Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, as we started the Dweet course, and in the previous video, we have learnt about Arabic alphabets. This is the second lesson of Qaida, and here we go through all of the letters that will be joined now. So, we are going to connect the letters now. So, whenever a letter is connected with another letter, its shape changes. So, how the shapes changes, we will inshallah discuss in this video. So, as you know, the first letter here is Alif. In the next box, you can see these are two colors here. So, it means these are two different letters. The black letter is Lam, and the green letter is Alif. So lam, when it is connected with alif, it has one of these shapes. And this shape is different as we discussed in the first lesson. So lam can also be written in this black form. This is lam. And alif can also be written like this one. This is alif. Next, this is lam, alif. Now, if we go on the next one, if you remember, which letter has one dot at the bottom? That is ba. So when ba is connected with another letter, it becomes half with one dot at its bottom. So this is ba. And the green letter, as you know, that a letter that is in the straight line form, that is alif. So these two letters, ba, alif. If we go on the next one, here again two letters, one is black, one is green. So we have to look that which letter has one dot at the top. So we have to recall the previous letters. If you remember this letter, this one. So this is as this is noon. So when it is connected with another letter, it becomes half with one dot at its top. So similarly, here you can see this letter is noon and the green letter is alif. So these two letters now, noon, alif. Now, if we look on the next one here, if you remember which letter has two dots at the top, that is like this one, two dots at the top. So it's going to be connected with another letter now. So it will become half with two dots at the top. So this will be now ta alif. This is ta alif. So here we have done the first line. Let's move on the next one. This one here. So this is different now. We have not seen any letter yet, not even in the previous lesson, that any letter has two dots at the bottom. So what is this letter? As I told that one letter may have many shapes. So in the previous lesson, we discussed the very last letter that was ya. So ya is the letter that when it is connected with another letter, it has two dots at the bottom. So this is ya alif. Next here, if we recall the previous letters, so we must know which letter has three dots with one finger. So this letter is sa alif. This is sa alif. Next, this is three fingers, three dots. This is sheen alif, sheen alif. Next letter, the black letter is similar to the previous black letter without any dots now. So this is that is sheen. So this is seen alif, seen alif. Here next letter, if we recall the letter from the previous lesson, like this letter, somewhat like this one. So if you remember what was this letter, this is obviously fa. So is fa going to be connected with another letter? So it will become half now. So this is now fa alif. This is fa alif. Now this one blue letter, one of the bold letters, similar to fa, but two dots. So what comes after fa? This is qaf alif. This is qaf alif. Let's move on the next one. Here, these two letters. This is the black letter is Jim Alif. Jim Alif. These two letters, blue letter is similar to Jim, but this one has one dot at the top. So this is Ho Alif. Ho Alif. Next, without any dot, the black letter is Ha. Green letter is Alif. Ha. Alif. Here, next letter, uh, this is, if we recall the previous letters from the previous page, like this one, somewhat like this one. This is Ain, and the green letter is Alif. So Ain, Alif. Next one, blue letter is similar to Ain, but this one has one dot at the top. So the pair of Ain is Ghain, Alif, Ghain, Alif. These two letters, blue letter is Sod, Alif, Sod, Alif. Next, here, similar to Sod, but this one has one dot at the top. So this is Dod, Alif, Dod, Alif. Next letter here, blue letter, bold letter. So this is To, Alif, To, Alif. Next letter, similar to To, but this one has a dot. So pair of To is Zo, Alif, Zo, Alif. Next letter, black letter is Meme. So this is Meme, Alif, Meme, Alif. Next letter, the black is Ha, and the green letter is Alif. So Ha, Alif. Next letter, like this shape of any letter we have not discussed it before. So if we recall from the previous lesson, a letter we did in this shape, somewhat like this shape. So this letter is like kaf. So kaf. Kaf can also be written in this black shape. So this is the second shape of letter kaf. So these two letters now, kaf, alif, kaf, alif. So in the next line, the black letter is lam, and green letter is ba. So these two, lam, ba. If we move on the next one, here the black letter is again kaf, as we did for this letter. This letter and this letter, these both black letter, these both are similar. So this is kaf, ba. Again, black letter is similar to that one. So this is kaf, ta. Next two letters, kaf, ta. Next, these are kaf, fa. These two, to, ba, to, ba. Now, if we look on the next one, uh, these are hopefully easy for you. So this is seen, lam. Next two letters, sheen, lam. This one, sod, lam. These two, dod, lam. Next two letters, these are fa, lam. Next, these are qaf, lam.